Okay, so this like it's like the cooling fan of microwave, right? So it sucks in air and then exits it. So my idea is like suck up some of the air from the some of those particles from the environment and then shoot it outside. So I'll just put some configuration here like that. I don't know we have more short circuits. Okay. I think that I don't know. Oh, it's fine. Okay. So we just power it. These are the input terminals. So I have some spare wires. Let's see what we have. Okay, so I have this just okay, okay, this is mess up everywhere. The light, I don't know if it's easy counteracting the okay, it's done. Let's see if it's doing any good. Okay, it's picking up some, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely working. The particles are really light, so yeah, as you can see. Yeah, it's not that powerful, but at least doing something. Wow. Wow, this crazy one just fits perfectly like oh. Like this is the first one to see what we have. Wow. Okay. So we have this pin piece here. Like so to round it a whole up here. This is like the suction, this will be input to this guy. So it has to be like the same diameter with this guy. So we use this like this drill as a lead. We also cut the hole, but we have to just do some measurements. We have to measure the diameter of this hole. So take on get my ruler. I don't even have a tape. Let's see what we have. Like 3.5 centimeters. 3.5 centimeters divided by 2. I have 1.5. 0.5 divided by 2. What do you have? You have 0.5. Wait, you have 3.5, right? 3.3 divided by 2 is 1.5, and then now you have 5 millimeters divided by 2, you have 2.5 millimeters, so you have 1.75 millimeters. That makes sense, 1.75 millimeters. So we draw a line, we mark a point 1.7 millimeters away from the center of this, where this bolt is, and then you place a sharp object there, and then as you rotate, you just keep the sharp object at that point until it digs in, until it cuts out. So let's quickly do that. So let's mark the point. Let's tighten our bolt first. But I'm still finding a way I was trying to think of how we make this like solid, because now it's really soft, so I have to prevent this body from touching or getting in contact with this. Yeah. Somewhere. Okay, this is it. This, so this is it. Okay, so from the book, let's see what the dimensions are. So the radius is 7.5 centimeters. So that means the wow. So that's what we're looking for. So just if we get there. So wow, that's a good seal. Like, see what I'm talking about? Are you seeing what I'm talking about? Are you see? I see. So you see, that's the idea. But now we need to create now vent through each and then we have to reinforce the we like it like that. These two pieces are so cool. It's cool. I'm going to try this at Frisbee. Luckily for us, we still have access to like the position meters. I'm sure it's using like a triac to control the. This is so cool. This is very right. I'm sure it's using like a triac because from the second board I found it has like a position meter. So I think it's using like a triac. And then the position meter is varying the voltage that is being applied to the base of the triac. Thus varying the voltage. So it's now time to clean up the mess we've made. I think that's all. Yeah. So let's speed our ride. Let's see on the screen. It's fun. That's like this up with this nice like what's something?
I made my bicycle. That's you are beautiful. That's fine. Let's look at
Yep, well, that's a good one. So the next step is actually find a way to okay. So the next step is to find a way to mount this to this. So the idea is to use this wood, right, and then the four corners are actually marked. We simply just cut grooves and then insert it into the four corners, and then using that block will act like a mounting point for screws that will actually raise some holes here to hold it in place. So let's quickly move on to that by first measuring this dimension, the distance, and then cutting the wood, and then yeah, let's move on to that. blocks that will be set on the various corners, right? Like the various corners. So now we have to actually cut these sections to give way for this man to actually fit inside. So let's do some measurement and do that. For the cross section area, let's see. Okay, that's like 1.4. Yeah, 1.4. Okay. So, the first thing is actually trace this line. Like that. All the corners. So now I have the four corners marked, right? So we have to simply just cut is it 1.4 centimeters wide groups like down, cut down, so these blocks are fitting. Okay, we are done fitting the four blocks or wood blocks. So the next thing is to actually glue them in place. But here's the problem. I actually created a larger hole than expected. So already now actually fill these gaps. But anyways, let's check if they are aligned and then do some slight adjustment and then you can then glue it in place. Okay. Let's see if it turns. Okay, it turns freely. It's not actually level. Like, I don't know. So like you have to stand. But here's the thing. We don't actually need it, and then drill the holes. Okay, so we let the glue. Okay, so we let the glue set. Okay, so we let the glue set, even though that wasn't necessary and it's already dark. But now we have our 4 screws and what's left to do? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so we let the glue set, even though that wasn't necessary and it's already dark. But now we have our 4 screws. So the next thing to do is actually to drill the 4 holes beneath this. But so one thing I often like doing is when drilling plywood. I often apply like some super glue to that part to prevent it from like scattering the way plywood often does. So I already marked like the 4 different spots. So it's just look at that. I'll just stand this way. I guess I'll just drill anyway around that point. It's not right. It's not right. Oh, it's opposite. opposite. Yes, I just take like 45. Let me measure. So that's about 0.5 centimeters. So we'll just take. I mean, it's about 1 centimeter. So we'll just take 0.5 centimeters from the perimeter. So we are approximately around the center when we drill the screw through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just use this kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do that. Next. This one is a bit funny. Okay, so now we apply spackle on each of those mark points. So you now have to drill. Yeah, I often break these things since I'm very fragile, I'm very small. It's connected. Let me plug it. Okay, so we since you just heard it, okay, so we just so we simply so we simply just heard it in this with just two spools. We're not supposed to have really large and full player.
Okay, so this part of the project actually is squashed out. Allows it why
All that's left is to
without having your beautiful video and everything.
use this slot here.
Just keep forward.
We could still cut it.
Put it in this because I'm sure that everything is just on this space, so I need to more space to put it in this. And in case you didn't see actually what happens is I actually cut some slots here, so the air will actually flow. Since the air comes in from front, it actually presents outside.
This one, these are the perfect. It's a little large, but mandatory test it right and to see if it works. I'm afraid they shouldn't go out. So everything in place, solid, right?
Okay, so this one, right?
You have air coming in here.
There is a
coming
input
out.
where everything sucked. Okay. So you have the shaft extending from here, and the two settings or enhances the universal motor from the blender. So everything sucked in here. So what we simply did is we created channels,
okay.
right?
Okay, so we managed to hook up everything together.
So now we have the wooden box.
One. Yes, you can't run it for long because this is a universal
So
motor
this,
and
we have the
to
suction,
speed up what we
and then
create a
it
full
skips from here.
air to rush in to cool the motor. So I made this quick attachment so we could make use of the suction. Okay, so I made this since I don't have like large enough to fit in here. And then we now have the suction. You can now use this to suck up dirt.
Yeah, but we
Initially,
cannot
this
start stopping
this actually meant to suck up water, right? So
if you do that, we
have to
actually
do something
created
like
actually
this container, right? But I haven't had time to make that. But I made
spinning
cyclone
damage.
a while back.
It's the idea to build like a trap and
That
trap
would
vessel.
still work.
So normally what
So
was
cyclone
happening
is
is
simply
the cyclone.
used to
So
trap
I
dirt, right?
built
It's
this
kind of like what's used
the cyclone some
like
years
this
back,
to
right?
right? It's
But
just
also like
like it's commonly used to spread sawdust or bitter sawdust. So what happens
trap
is we have the
kind of
suction
trap,
force
but
here,
somehow
right?
worked for a little
It
bit
sucks
for
in
water.
air, so as a result, we have to put in force from here. So when
Yeah, so it's actually really simple, right? It's just centrifugal force, right? So since this is being sucked up that
air,
pipe,
right? And now since the dirt is
tangential
usually more
pressure, so
big, right?
spiral
It sticks to the
round
wall, spirals around the wall,
falls
and
down.
empty itself into this container.
Since the air,
Take it later on and throw it, and then the clean air then washes here. So I need to create cut part of this tube and then I need to cut part of this tube and then attach it here so we will suck up the dirt, right? So let's do that. I'll get my cutter. Okay, so let's see. So, yeah. There's something else. Yeah. That's right. And then this hose then connects this. I have this like one tube that doesn't sit here. Then it connects two tubes together. This tube even hold up to the section and out. Okay. So that's what we have. Okay, so there's some dirt in here, so I'll just empty here, like some plastic shade, PVC shade. So we see. Okay. So here we have our dust. Like all stick together. Oh god. Okay, I'll just turn on the alarm if you want.
Size of the dead or the mass of the dead that you
Some got in here and then
So that's why
Somewhat out. So
the
let's
Babylonians
see
that
what
have
God
sides, they often have sides of
So we got
different
some things.
dimensions, different to trap
Let's try that one more
different
time again. At least the
different
particles are now fine.
So
That was
when we
a
have
mess.
final the PVC dust, they actually work or better.
So let's take a closer look.